we go. Right, so... he got mauled by a bear. Now we gotta make our way to the dam. And we have a couple of paths we can take. Now the obvious path is to make east for the railroad track. Up that and here. We also know there's a bear out there that doesn't appreciate us. So... there is a possibility things will get nasty out there. Now, I'm not sure how the bear's been done, because in the survival mode, you can take down a bear with a couple of rifle shots. But in here, I'm not really sure if that is the case. How are we for carrying capacity? We got quite a bit, so I'm gonna grab one of these firewood chunks to go with. And... oh, this gives us basically a free compass. That's nice. I'm gonna take the northerly route. I'm gonna hug the western corner of the map, or the western side. I'm gonna try to go through the lookout tower route. I'm gonna try to avoid the campgrounds for now. Slightly risky path, I think. But I think it gives us less risk of wandering. Because if I go on the lake ice, that's where you're going to come across the bear. I feel like that's the most likely. Although they might just spawn it wherever you are so that it hunts you down no matter what you do. Just to make sure you get that story interaction. Or they might put the goddamn thing in the dam. Which, I'm not sure if its AI will handle that well. Apparently during, like, the early phases of this game's development, like back in the early access days, this is a really... I think this is a kind of crap feature that they give you, this free compass, because in the main game, which I think the survival pretty much is the main game, this is kind of the secondary mode, you kind of have to figure out where you are and where you're going, what direction you're facing, and it's kind of a challenge. But here, you just... the map tells you where you're going. You don't have to think. And you have the full map as well, so you don't have to worry about landmarks. So it feels like a easy mode tutorial for the actual game. I'm not sure what to think of that. It feels odd. There's a hunter's hideout. Hidey hole. I'm gonna go take a looky-loo. Hello, bunny. I'm not gonna waste rifle shots on a bunny. If that's the sort of thing you do, then you're really desperate. The unnamed pond. Get a book.
I think I can use this.
Oh, they're fairly lightweight, so I'll take them. Ooh. New objective, hunt and kill a stag. Why? I mean, sure, I can. But do I need to? Yeah, it's just gonna lure in the wolves, isn't it? If I start making a ton of noise and causing a disruption. I'm not sure if the game rewards you for these tasks in any way. Like, you get meat if you kill it, but I got a bunch of food. I could use this map as a place where I could, like, survive for a while and craft some fancy clothes, maybe. But since we're also in the story mode, I'm not sure if we're actually going to stay around long enough for that to make sense. Ah, woo! I feel like I've climbed this hill before in my other game playthroughs. Well, not playthroughs, but, you know, survival games. Nice, in the general direction. Let's keep going. At least from the high ground we get some advantage if we have to face an animal. I think this cliff here is gonna maybe block us off. Or maybe it'll give us a good vantage point. I'm not sure if you can get on top of it. This looks like the kind of place where you might end up actually, like, stumbling off and falling instead. No, it's okay. That works. We're up and above. Cool. Lots of wolfie sands. Can we skirt around here? Yeah. I think the lookout is on top of this cliff here. We might make a night camp there before moving on. Just gotta figure out my climbing path up there. I don't remember, is it windproof? Although it's actually, apparently it's warm enough right now that we're not freezing. We're pretty okay. That's actually really good. Air temperature -12, wind chill -5, feels like +2. We're in the positives. I don't think you would actually be very comfortable at +2 Celsius. But I guess our character is. Shrooms might come for you. Well, I'll come for them. I have slipped and sprained myself by walking on uneven ground. We're just gonna have to... Ah, fuck, there's a wolf. What do you mean no other weapons in inventory? Where did the rifle go? What? Cannot equip a two-handed weapon while you have a sprained wrist. Fuck off with that! Suboptimal. Are you gonna go away, Wolfie? I'm gonna have a sody pop and wait for him to walk off. There's another one on the hill up there. So I kind of wanna steer clear of them a little. I have a gun. I will pop a wolf if I have to. I don't think they're interested. I see the path up there, but how do I get up to it? I don't know the direction. There's the building. Can I approach it from here? This seemed bad. There's also another tower up there. Not sure how to climb up to it. Ah! I'll find my way. Maybe from this side. Or not. How the hell do I get up there? It's just gonna drop us down to... There's a logging camp down here. I guess we're going there. Maybe from this side we can get up to the tower. I'll check this hillside here first, and then we'll descend into the valley if need be. It's in the direction we want to go anyway, so it's not a bad place. We can do a detour. And I can't go up this way. Come on. Come on. This way? Question mark? Yeah, I think this is it. I think this gets us up there. Might not be the intended approach path, but hey, I saw a big tower. I want to get to a big tower. Can't stop me. Wait, or can you? This isn't the right path either. I see a bridge over there. How do I... Well, this doesn't work. How the hell do you get there? I don't think this is the right path either. How? I've circled around the whole goddamn thing. Well, fuck. But I don't want to go jumping down these rocks. That's a good way to break your ankle. Oh, wow. I genuinely don't know how to get up there. Nah, we won't find a way right now. I'm gonna head down. Down to the valley. Get to the logging camp and use that as my temporary shelter instead. Easier to go downhill than uphill. Just gonna be a little careful not to overdo it. Now we get a couple of barracks we can use as our shelter. Cozy little stove. 3 buildings. firewood around. I'm not sure if we can make a fire inside any of these. There's this wreck of a house with a stove where we can make fire if need be. Probably don't also need to.
Hope I can still eat this.
Because looks like it's warm in here and we got beds. So I'm just going to come in and eat people's candy bars. I got better ones already. I don't want to carry too much stuff.
Is it food or...
Oh yeah, jerky. I'm jerking my gherkin. My third sewing kit of the game. Decent socks. I'm not gonna start taking scrap metal with me. I'm gonna find a bunch at the dam already, so I'm gonna use whatever I find there. Requires logging camp trailer key. Ah. Okay, we can get into 2 or 3. More scrap. Another lantern. I don't think I have my lantern with me.
What have we here?
A lightweight vest. I'll take it. Shit ton of fuel. Oh. This is good. We could shelter here, or we could head off to the dam. Either way's pretty good. I think we have enough daylight to make it to the dam. I'm not sure, like, how is this scene or this part of the game designed? Like, is it supposed to be like a time pressure thing? But right now, at least, there's no reason not to keep going. Keep the gun out just in case. Nah. Just gotta be a little bit ready in case the bear decides to show up. Oh, there's a wolfy wolf. Nah, I hope he's not gonna bother us. I have no need to bother him. Live and let live. Yep. Sure is a wolfie. I'd rather not mess with him. He's got prey. No need to mess with me. We're almost to the bridge. Almost to the dam. A rock. Yeah, okay. We can basically see the dam now. My concern just is that how hostile is the area? Oh. Wolf. Good night, Wolfie. I don't have a tool. Didn't I take a freaking knife with me? I left the axe too. God damn it. That's okay. Wolf meat's not a good eating either way. We have plenty of other foods with us, so... Something's died down there. I'll leave the wolf corpse for someone else. There's a dead body. I think it's one of the inmates. Yeah. He hasn't gotten far. Oh, I feel so stupid for not having a knife or a blade or some kind. I think this is where he was trying to make his little campsite. Here's the dam. Nothing of value for us here. I think we can get up from here. Well, we've shot one bullet and we've killed one wolf. It's not a bad start. Let's check the car first.
Carter Dam. This place has seen better days.
Sure has.
Excellent.
Damn. Let's check the side buildings first. I think this road takes you to another town. Not sure if that's accessible to us in this campaign.
Hope I can still eat this.
Dog food. Close to a few potential shelters, so I can pick up more junk now without having to worry about it. Peaches! Okay, not much here. Let's check the other one. Carter Hydro Staging Area Key. Key for the gate and the fence surrounding it. Okay. Unsafe to enter. Got it. Fine by me.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh. I didn't take the pry bar with me either, so... Ooh, decent boots. Another sewing kit. Game really wants to give us a bunch of stuff right now. Getting tons and tons of stuff. Okay. Let's go check out the dam proper. Jeez, I thought I saw a wolf, but it's a tree stump. That's what this game does to you. You get a little paranoid sometimes. Cutscene. Oh, hi. That is a big bear.
Holy shit.
Definitely a big bear. So it was going to get just spawned at us. And then it's gone.
Unfinished business with the bear, he said.
And suddenly we're also freezing. Okay. The game has decided we have to get inside.
Freezing.
It wants to make sure we go inside. no matter what. Well, we can get plenty of firewood from out here if it's cold inside, but I'm not sure if we can make a fire inside.
Hello? Anyone here? This place looks like it's been empty for a while.
I didn't take the lantern from the barracks. I should have. I kind of thought I'd do it.
This stuff will come in handy.
And then for some reason I just didn't. Oh, never mind. Game gives us a freebie.
Seems like the quakes did some damage here. Must be what the old guy meant about unstable.
Nope. That'll get us to the lower dam area. Just go. Okay. Let's try to find that medical room. I think that's upstairs.
Too heavy.
Yeah, we should leave some stuff on at the entrance, actually. Let's go do that real quick. I've used these lockers as my storage place in other game modes too, so this checks out. I'll leave the gun. I don't expect to get attacked while inside the dam. If I do, I'll deal with it.
What the?
Oh. It's another distress pistol. Admin office key. Wolves skulking around area. Spare.
Better safe than sorry.
Well, I got a shit ton of stuff again. Try to get as high up as we can and start from there. Oh, never mind. We can't get that high. Someone's left us a water bottle.
Aid station. That sounds like what the trapper needs.
Medical locker key. Well, I don't have that. So I guess we'll start doing more searchy search.
Must be something we can use to fix the shortwave.
Admin office. I don't have a ton of fuel for this thing, unfortunately. But it's something. Medical station locker key. Let's try not to waste too much time then.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, some tea's nice. Fish. That's a lot of fish. Shit shoes. Yeah, light shell could be good. We don't always need to be wearing like the heaviest gear we've got, so having something more lightweight with us could be useful. Finding some fuel for the lantern would be great. I may have messed up by leaving it behind. Radio parts. Oh, appropriate. And a pry bar. Sody pop, some matches. Good stuff.
What have we here?
Okay, we got radio parts. We got access to the medical locker. This doesn't weigh anything.
Strength antibiotics and very strong painkillers. Dangerous. You can get hooked on this stuff. Let's hope we don't need it. That'll come in handy.
Okay, we're running out of lantern fuel. I'm kind of assuming the game is not going to let us leave the same way we came in. It's going to make us go the long way around the dam. This thing is almost dry.
Is it food or?
Sure is, buddy. Crap. Fuel? Not fuel. Similar, though. Yeah, we're gonna run out of light. Well, it is nighttime. We're not massively tired, but I think we'll have to take a rest. In any case, hold on. Nah. I have a little bit of fuel I can add to it. Something. But yeah, let's not waste it if we can avoid doing so. Most of the stuff is in decent condition. Man, what do you want? Okay, I see the book here. How do I read it? Because I don't think I see it in my inventory. Or am I blind? Like... Huh? How do you read books in this, then? Examine? I have a book. It doesn't weigh anything. It doesn't take space in the inventory. But I don't know how to read. Mystery. Okay. Whatever. You can stash some stuff here. It's kind of funny to me that in this game you can kind of just survive on almost nothing but, like, cans of soda. For a long, long time, at least. Let's eat our scraps. Guess we'll set up our bedroll. And have a nap. We're not eepy sleepy, but there isn't much else we can do. Can I harvest this? Yeah, I could spend some time by harvesting fabrics and leather from junk items we're carrying around. Drinky drink. Will do. Anything else we can really do? Not a whole lot. We're also kind of stuck in this situation again because I can't really do much. I also don't want to leave a bunch of stuff behind. You know what? Fuck it. Let's grab the gun. Take my spare parka. Take the better sewing kit. I'll take the scrap metal as well. Better quality drinks. You're not leaving condensed milk behind. And that pretty much already puts us at the edge of our carrying limit, so that's it. There's a desk here, but I don't think, because we're not carrying our tools, we left them at the other place, so can't do anything here.
I could use this.
Alright, I'm gonna Google real quick. Wintermute, how do I read books? Wintermute, I can't read skill books. They unlock side objectives. Oh. Oh. They work completely differently here then. No wonder I had no idea. Why would you make it so that the item your players are used to work completely differently in your story mode than they do in your main mode? That's why it wants us to do these things. Ah. Right, so it wants to hunt and kill a stag. Can I find the door? Yeah.
I'd better check in on that old trapper.
It's fucking cold. It's fucking dark. I fully expect the bear to be around. Let's see. I don't like this. Too dark. Too vulnerable. I can't see shit, Captain. This be the wrong trailer. Let's try this one instead. I think this one has beds. Yeah, we can take a short nap here. See if there's a bit more daylight. Maybe the weather gets better. Well, it's at least lighter outside. Okay. So, we can go back the same way we came, past the logging camp. We didn't find the key for it, though. Or I could head down. And maybe I'll go to the campsite. I'm curious enough. Maybe there's something there or someone there. There's also all sorts of cabins and such. If I had my knife with me, I could do the side objective. I'm just gonna keep an eye out in case of bear. Just the wolf we shot. Yeah, the weather has gotten... hold on. Actually, if it's not windy... This might actually be a slightly better option for wearing. That tower up there is haunting me. I have no idea how to get to it. It could be they've blocked it off in the single-player mode, or it could be that I just missed the path that goes up there. Don't know. Also, I think we're currently accounted for 4 of the inmates. 15. So still got some left. Hi, buddy. Decent.
Could end up being useful.
Very useful. At the edge of our carrying capacity again, though, and we are freezing.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yep, let's try to make our way to the campsites. Ah, shit, I see a wolf already. There's always wolves in this goddamn valley in survival as well, so I'm not surprised. I'm just annoyed. You always hope that you catch a break and they're not around, but they're almost always around. Halfway there.
So cold.
Minus 18. Christ. This guy's not equipped to handle those kinds of temperatures. I'm going to take the high ground to avoid the wolf. Might have to make a temporary fire up here. Just to stave off the chill for a bit. And cool, now we're overburdened. Just as we enter the shit terrain. I'd like to know what these Canadian sodas are made of, though. 250 calories in a can? Most I've seen is like 150. How the hell do you even cram that many calories in a can? Probably the same way they got all the caffeine into that Brain Explosion energy drink. Oh, Brain Implosion energy drink. Brain Implosion energy, 10,000 grams of pure caffeine. Da, 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 da. Are we at the campsite? Yes, we are. Those distant trees aren't rendering well. I don't remember having these issues in the past, and I'm wondering, they had a big patch note recently about updating the visuals. Have they managed to somehow make the game run worse? And why does every game have that issue nowadays, where you get it, and it's in a good order, and then they update the visuals, and suddenly everything kind of just stops working right? Well, we got inside. We're not freezing to death tonight. Hooray! Catch a fish. Can do, buddy. Can do.
Thank goodness.
And we get another lantern we can harvest.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a stash. Game is really giving us a ton of stuff, though. Compared to what I'm used to, there's so much, like, material for everything. It's wild. Well, I guess I'll go upstairs and use my usual cabinet for storage. It's kind of funny playing this like this where you know so much of the map. Although the dead guy's not here. But yeah, I've used these drawers in this cabinet as my storage before, so this is all familiar. So much ammo as well. It's wild.
This'll come in handy.
Alright, I'll stash some stuff here. Actually... Can I get the fuel out of that? No. Oh well. I'll refuel the better one. Leave behind the worse one. Spare bedroll. Yeah, sure. I don't think there's going to be anything we need. A pry bar here. You know what? I'll transfer. I have 10 rounds in the gun. I don't need to carry all this stuff. I think we're in a pretty good position now. Plenty of daylight left. We have a place to cook. I don't have an axe or a knife or anything to break the ice, though. Because I left all of that stuff.
I think I can use this.
Spare undies. Let's look around a bit more and see if we can find... someone's old cup of tea. Because I need some way of breaking the ice in order to fish. Kind of hard to do fishing if the ice is all frozen up like that. Bear. Another cooking pot, more rifle bullets. Good grief, the amount of stuff. Nah. Well, I guess we'll risk it and head out to the... Or do we? We have plenty of daylight and we have a pretty short trek to the, destination. Let's prioritize that. It makes sense. Like, this is another case where, like, as a video game player person, I'd love to go out to the ice and explore and wander off. Also, we're kind of cold. I'll stay indoors for a minute longer to get that heat bar full. But then the game's objective is, hey, you have a guy who was mauled by a bear and you gotta save his life. So maybe don't go for a fishing trip right now, and maybe, you know, go save his ass. Which, you know, makes sense. So maybe we don't fuck around. I have radio parts. I got materials. I got medication for him. So fuck it. Let's go save his ass. Weather's warmed up as well. It's pretty much just go this direction until you reach the trapper's cabin. Give the gentleman with the mighty beard his mighty medication. That was uncomfortably close. Where did it come from? Might have been up in the hills. Let's go away. I would rather not deal with the Wolfy Wolf. As for the bear, I'm not sure if the bear is even a thing outside of cutscenes, because it seems to be a special model. So I don't know if they've got even animations for it. Like, how have they implemented this threat? Is it real or is it a perceived threat? Are we lying to the player to create tension where there is none? Or is there more to it? Certainly isn't more to this. Over the hills and far away. Ba 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 da 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 ba ba da 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 ba da ba da. So if we don't slip and fall, come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. Almost there. Ah, fuck. That's the second time today. Well, it's a good thing we're drowning in painkillers. Alright, we're basically there. Just over this small hill here. And we're done. Is Agagabuto home? Ooh, bark. Woof. Alright, are we gonna get a sudden weather shift? Cutscene? Something? It's been a surprisingly uneventful trip. Guess not. Let's just stick him in. he's right back up.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
It's painkiller. It's not supposed to
Take it
smart.
easy. You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. That's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it. Well, the parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us.
Is that fucking David Hayter? Because it's like a really good impression, or it's actually him. Like, it's fucking Solid Snake voice all over.
Back to the bed.
It doesn't really fit the face of the character too well. He doesn't quite have, like, match the voice, but it's a really good impersonation.
This is unfinished business between you and the bear.
Ah. Me and the old bear.
Arr.
Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, well, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-nothing town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What's your idea?
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave. I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? or another radio.
We might find another radio, but I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Well, maybe shoot him. A lot.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge, the old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story, local legend maybe, about one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. Week later, a hired hand goes missing. And they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul.
I think we're still doing
Can't get
magic
anyone to
magic.
join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days. And then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead. Blood all over him. Body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story
Demon
of the
bear!
demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
Soul spear!
Of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy.
You're a bit
The
crazy.
old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter.
What kind of story logic is this?
A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way.
I mean,
through
I
the
get it.
muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Alright, so during that cutscene, I did a little bit of Googling. It is fucking David Hayter. Hot damn. One of his last roles so far as well. Impressive. Okay, so we are literally going to go out to hunt down a bear-killing spear, and that's going to be our quest. Okay, sure game. We'll try. We'll try.